What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Marriage Bootcamp Reality Stars Season 19, Episode 2. So we left off last week with A1 being upset, saying he was ready to leave. He was going to quit the show. Well, Dr. Ish convinces him to stay. Dr. Ish said, listen, it is day one. Like, you can't expect things to be fixed in day one. You got to go through the process. You got to finish out the process and at least give it an opportunity to work. You're here to save your family. You're going to quit on day one. And he made a valid point. Like, I understood where A1 was coming from. And A1 is like, listen, I know I screwed up. I've never said I didn't. Well, once I admitted I cheated. But I can't keep living with you throwing it in my face. Like, I can't live with you keep reminding me of how badly I screwed up. Like, that's not going to work. But he is convinced to stay. So the next morning we're there. Now listen, K. Michelle's boo thing, Kassan, the doctor, I'm going to call him Dr. Dennis. He doesn't want to be there. I don't know. I guess it's love. I don't know what it is. He's not about the celebrity thing. He's not about the cameras. He absolutely doesn't want to be there. On the other hand, we know that this is K. Michelle's wheelhouse. Like, she knows celebrity, the reality world. Like, this is her thing. And so she's doing her job, okay? And he is so over it and just ready to, he's like, I just want this to be over. I'm like, bruh, you are in day one. Y'all done been in quarantine for 2 weeks. And then you got another week and a half for this. Like, this was a commitment that you made to your boo. And so, I don't know. It must be love. I don't know what to say about that. So, everybody's downstairs. Well, everybody's slowly coming downstairs and getting ready for the morning's activities. And we see K. Michelle, and Gangsta Boo talking. And basically, Gangsta Boo is telling K. Michelle that, her and Emmett, they've been together for a long time. I think like 7 years. She said, but, he has boundary issues. Like, he let his kids and his mom. And she said, the problem is we get into an argument and you tell them what the argument was about. And you tell them what I said to you, but you don't never have no follow-up. You won't never go back and say, oh, but we worked it out. Oh, she apologized. Oh, I said this to her. So then it makes me look like I'm crazy or that I'm disrespectful or that I'm rude because it looks like I'm the one that's out here causing problems, which is valid. That's a very, very valid point. And so then we see A1 and, he's just off to himself. Like, Rich is trying to talk to him and he's like, listen, I'm over it. She won't let me live. Like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, it's all, I can't win with her. So so that's what that is. So the challenge for the morning is the rap battle, right? And we know what the rap battle is if you've been watching the show. So each person has to write a rap song highlighting the 3 things that they have the most problem with in their relationship. And Dr. Ish was like, even if you're not a rapper, it's okay. It's not about the rap skill so much as it's about just the words and you getting across what you're trying to say. So let's get into it. Get to my notes, child. So Gangsta Boo and Emmett went first, and I was feeling their little, because both of them are rappers, so I think they both did a decent job. Gangsta Boo ate it though. But what came up is respect, boundaries from, respect from your family, boundaries with your family, communication, and how we argue. So I thought that was interesting. With K. Michelle and K. Michelle's rap, I feel like was the best rap. She ate that. I'm sorry. I feel like K. Michelle ate her. She ate that. That's my new thing, y'all. Everything is ate. They ate that. That's my new word. Oh, yeah. Anyway. But theirs was the whole fairy tale aspect and then the communication piece. Mariah Lynn and Rich Dollars, it was about trust and wasting time. Respect. A1 and Lyrica, it was about cheating and trust and forgiveness. A1's was sweet because, at the end of the day, he was talking about how much he loves her and how much, she means to him. At the end of the day, that's his best friend, and that, things just ain't right if they not in a good space. Things just are not right with them. Um, so after the first activity, everybody sort of went to their rooms and, you know, just were in their own space with their own partner. And Dr. Ish and Judge Tola were kind of frustrated with that because they were like, I feel like they don't understand the bigger picture of this process. Like, part of this process is them being able to interact with each other, talking things out after the activities, wanting to decompress and talk about what happened and how it made you feel, because that helps us figure out where everybody is in the process and figure out, you know, how the activity worked. Did it work well? Did it not work well? Or what have you? And so, um, ultimately, so they were frustrated by that. Now Gangsta Boo and Emmett wanted to talk. They were waiting and they were like, well, dang, everybody went to their room. Nobody's coming out their room. Nobody's coming down. So I guess if ain't nobody gonna come and talk to us, because they said we wanted to talk about how the activity went. We wanted to talk about the rap battles, who you thought won, and all of that. But nobody wants to talk. So they eventually went to their room too. Now, the second activity was they had to dress for dinner and they were going to eat, and basically they had to eat their words literally. And Dr. Ish was like, you know, whenever these things are going on, I want you to think about this moment. And so each person had to eat. So first we had Gangsta Boo and Emmett. Theirs was lack of boundaries, and they had to eat a curry chicken dish, which was of course very spicy. K Michelle and Kastan had to eat a Dreams Destroyed, and they found out that basically, K Michelle, you have your own fairy tale, but you haven't stopped to ask him what his fairy tale is and what he wants. Um, and he said that he just feels like he can never live up to her standards, and she was like, "Well, you don't try," and he was like, "But I do." So that's that. They had to eat peppers, child, like jalapeno peppers. Ooh. Mariah Lynn and Rich, it was about the public image. And then they sat there and argued about who was going to eat the peppers first. And because they were like some type of peppers. And she said, you know, I'm always there for you first. I always do for you first. I'm always there, so you need to do something for me. And he argued, but eventually he did eat the pepper first. And then after she did it, she was like, because I'll ride with you till the wheels fall off, but if you ain't trying to be with me, then I got to get out the damn car. And I was like, okay, Mariah, man. All right, girl. So he eventually ate the peppers, and then while he was eating the peppers, once she saw his face and his reaction, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Is it bad? Girl. Then we had A1 and Lyrica. They had Beulah eggs, which was fertilized chicken eggs, which I've never heard of this before in my life. And of course, Lyrica was like, I'm not eating that. Now A1 eventually ate it, but Lyrica never did. And again, theirs is just, listen, theirs is about, like A1 said, you can't just keep throwing it in my face. Like, I did it. I know I did it. I cheated. I was horrible. But you throwing it in my face constantly is not a way that we're gonna fix it. Like, it's just not. So Judge Tola comes down to give them their debriefing, and basically Judge Tola tells them, listen, I feel like y'all wasted my time today. I was here. I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning watching y'all do nothing. Y'all sat in y'all rooms and did nothing. Y'all washed the paint dry. You did nothing. You didn't talk to each other. You didn't interact with each other. And I feel like y'all wasted my time. So really, I don't have nothing to tell y'all. I don't have nothing to evaluate, because y'all ain't give me nothing to evaluate, because I didn't see how y'all interacted, after the activities. So of course they were all sitting there looking stupid, like, damn. So then after Judge Tola dismissed them and everything, we have this whole weird situation that's going down with Gangsta Boo and K Michelle. Now, last week when they saw each other, it was all love. Oh, Memphis girls, hey girl, I've known you forever. That's my girl, that's my boo, that's my thing. Yeah, K Michelle, that's my rider. Da 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 da. But then Gangsta Boo was like, I gotta talk to K Michelle, because we got some things we need to talk out. We got some things we need to work through and squash. And I'm like, what? When did that happen? I thought y'all was cool. I thought we was moving in a good. I thought we was moving in a good space. And K. Michelle was confused too. K. Michelle said, listen, I didn't come here to work out issues with everybody else. I came here to work out issues with my man. This ain't what I came here for, ma'am. I did not come here to work problems out with you. I came here to work problems out with him. So she is running around the house trying to avoid Gangsta Boo. And Gangsta Boo is following her. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? So she runs into A1 and Lyrica's room and pretends like she's talking to them about having a baby. And Gangsta Boo comes in there and is like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but K. Michelle, you so pretty. Oh my gosh, I've been watching you on TV and you are so gorgeous. And I'm like, what the fuck is Gangsta Boo on? Like, is she drunk? Because she wasn't slurring her words. Is she high? And if you high, what you smoking? Because that is not weed, okay? I don't know what was going on. Even K. Michelle was like, this is the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. So K. Michelle ends up going out, and A1 ends up going to talk to her. Because she was like, let me talk to you for a minute. So A1 is in K. Michelle's room talking to K. Michelle about whatever the hell is going on with Gangsta Boo. And Lyrica is like, see, if you are already in trouble for cheating, then going into another woman's room while everybody's in their bed clothes, their night clothes, probably ain't the best decision, bruh. Like, at the very least, you need to say, listen, this is where I'm going. Are you cool with that? You just get up and walk out, and I know you in another woman's room. Let me put a caveat on that. Another woman that you have had beef with, because let's add that to it. Let's add that to the sauce, okay? Because that's another woman you've had beef with, and that makes a difference, too. And that's where the episode ends. Child, we get in trouble. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.